Hey y'all. Hamla dili ala Jehovah. Try not to be all in the what can I use for my what can I use? We gotta prop y'all up a little bit because I'm not all the way right. This ain't gonna work. Hold up. Hang on, TikTok, y'all. We're gonna put this on the keyboard. Hang on. Hang on a minute. We gotta do a little something. We gotta do something. We gotta buy a phone stand. Somebody send me $15 for a phone stand. Please and thank you. From TikTok Shop. You can tell I'm in slow motion, boy. Super slow motion. I ain't got my glasses on. Hey y'all. Y'all come on in, like and share the live. We getting started. I just took a spiritual bath. I gotta cover my head, cover the crown. It was long overdue. Oh, it was overdue. Today I set out nature. I was live earlier today. Thank you, Nzinga Queen. Thank you for liking the live. Y'all come on in, like and share the live. We're getting started. It's been a wonderful day. Let's just say that. If y'all caught my live earlier today, or if you didn't, if y'all didn't catch my live earlier, it was good. I was doing paid readings only earlier today at the park, and one of the ladies who got a reading, well, she and I talk often. It was good. It was deep. It's deep. I channeled that message, and because I'm an empath, I could feel all the parties involved emotions. That message was like from a part of it was from her twin flame. And Like I could feel him crying, so it made me want to cry while I was channeling the message, y'all. It was so beautiful. It was so deep. Everybody just like, I don't always remember the messages I channel because they're not coming from my thoughts. They're not coming from my spirit. Like they're coming from another spirit to mine. So I don't always remember. It never sat with me. It's not something I knew before that moment. So I didn't have time to like whatever. But I remembered that one. I was crystal clear today. I felt duality. Not like the energy where it pulls on me and I kind of got to shut down. But I felt the duality yeah, of channeling and being present. Let's get some lung spray, some energy spray. It smells so good. Hopefully everybody had a great Sunday. I need some lip gloss. I just feel like my lips are dry. So let me post my Cash App. Tonight we gonna do I'll do some mini reads if anybody wants a mini read. At 5,000, I'll go ahead and do a collective. But I ain't gonna be on here too long. And I'll do anything donation based. So even if it's $1, $2, $3, I'll go ahead and questions are $3 too. $3.33. And then or anything donation based. And for those who don't have money, energy is always welcome. Like the live, share the live, comment, engage. I will pick up on your energy and I will have a message for you. But we exchange energy over here. Okay. Thanks for the follow. Because I tell you what I ain't finna do is put on a bra. I'm not right now. The day is over. It's 11:08 and I just got out the tub. That spiritual bath was healing. It was the first one I didn't cry in. So if you don't take spiritual baths, you need to start. I have an ebook on spiritual baths. It's $5. I mean, I ain't putting on no bra. I have an ebook on how about spiritual baths. If you're interested, it's $5 or $5.55, whatever. Just send 5, and I'll email you the ebook. So you can email TheCoachShoni and let me know because I have to email it to you. But I have an ebook on spiritual baths. Thanks for the follow because it's important to take them. You technically not supposed to wash up. I just scrubbed the whole shower with Ajax. I bought some lavender Ajax powder. Not Ajax, Comet, some lavender Comet or whatever. But you know, it's like powdered bleach. And I scrubbed the entire shower with the little scrubber pad thing on a pole. Then I went back over it with a bristled scrub brush to get in the grooves in the tub. Because, baby, I can't sit in no any kind of tub. I can't. The tub, this is a nice shower kit, but like I like to scrub all everything before I sit in it. I clean the bathroom. I clean the toilet with bleach. Clean the vanity. Make sure the floor is clear. Make sure the trash is out. I can't sit in no tub if the bathroom dirty. I feel like I'm sitting in all the dirt in the bathroom. I just can't do it. So I got to scrub the entire shower wall, everything inside out. Run a little water, see if anything in my water. Drain it, run it again. I drained it to about 5 times before I actually ran my water. Because I'm like, being an empath, I feel everything, y'all. Yep. It's like that tub it better be clean. I can't let nobody else clean the tub out for me. I can't even accept a nice gesture of somebody running me a bubble bath. I don't want it. I need to see what's in there. When I was in college one time, I was at the Kappa house. I was always at the Kappa house or the Alpha house. And they was like, I'll be over there cooking for them. 19-year-old me, I'm over there cooking for somebody. 18 and 19. Frying them fish and making spaghetti. They was so happy. I'd be braiding her over there. It was like, bang out, right? And so, one of them gonna call me upstairs. He gonna tell me, look at this. He gonna show me his bathwater. He said, you believe my frat brother just ran me some, it had hair in the tub. He said, I run you some water, but I ain't cleaned out the tub because that's exactly what it looked like. I said, I got trust issues. Can't nobody run me no bath water. It might look like that underneath some bubbles. Everybody's standard is different on that bathtub, okay? I can't do it. I can't do it. I stand over here. Just give me a spiritual shower, okay? Don't let nothing touch me. My feet are very sensitive on the bottom. Very sensitive. So they are like, I can't. I don't know about Pandy. These four walls. I did in it. So y'all, I was so relaxed. It was drizzling on and off. I did the stairs at the park. It's like 200 steps. My joints were fine, like my legs. I just got up them steps with no problem physically. My lungs was winded, baby. I took several breaks. Like, we did in sections. My lungs was like, what the hell are you doing? You would have thought I was a damn smoker going up them steps. I am not. I'm like, I've been doing so you got to do cardio. I was supposed to be doing my daily walks and I wasn't. I get to the steps, I felt it because now it's like, I'm like, about to damn near die going up them steps, y'all. And I was just like, I'm gonna have to do it more often. So I realized the strength training is paying off in my hips and legs. But we got to work on these lungs. Like my lungs, I was just so winded walking up them steps. It was like unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was hard. I'm trying to see who all on her. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on YouTube as well. So when I go live on here, I'm typically live over there too. So I'm live on both. On my phone and my laptop. I just feel extremely relaxed. Like I'm relaxed. I feel good. I'm keep my head covered the next few days. Let me get some lip gloss. We're going to get into some messages in a minute. I just need to enjoy this energy before I pick up somebody else's again. I just need to feel my own for a minute. I think being out today, I had a lot of stagnant energy before I went to the park. And then being out in the rain, y'all know last night's reading, I pulled rain and death card. And that's what happened today. It rained. I feel like it was a rebirth. Felt like I released a lot. Just energetically, spirit. I feel like spirit just moved me through my day. Like I was on autopilot. Like I just been on autopilot. Spirit just moved me into nature, woke me up, got me dressed, and sent me straight out the door. Moved me straight into nature. I didn't feel like it the whole time. The whole time I did not feel like it. When I got there, I stretched. And I'll post that video tomorrow. I got there, I stretched. I was all pouty. I don't feel like it. Excuse me. I was like, I don't feel like it. I feel like a 2-year-old that needed a nap. Because I was up here on this live late last night. We was up late last night. We was on here early today. Yeah, it's raining. In St. Louis, it's raining on and off. And so I didn't feel like it. I'm just like, ugh. I had a lot of stagnant energy. I've been meaning to take a spiritual bath for 2 months, y'all. Shamefully, I have not until now. And this the first one I said, like, I didn't cry. I feel like I've already released it all. I'm ready. I'm just ready for what's next. I do not feel like I'm ugly crying, coming to realizations that this hurt. But I'm tired of crying. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tear. What Mary J. Blige say, like, I'm done crying. This whole spiritual journey hurt. People turned on me, it hurt. People lied on me, it hurt. People conspired against me behind my back, it hurt. People talked about me behind my back, it hurt. People said messed up stuff to me in my face, it hurt. People mistreated my child, it hurt. But shit, I'm tired of crying. I ain't got shit else to cry about. I don't cry about everything. I can't cry no more. I'm done. But I'm so at peace with the fact that we'll label this as betrayal, realizations, and it's I keep messing with my aligners. So I have an aligners on top and bottom. So I just brush my teeth and put them back in. So I'd be like adjusting them, like trying to get them to stick up there. Because this is like day 3 with week 9. But yeah, I'm just tired of crying. People done treated me like absolute shit on the bottom of their shoe. And I'm okay with it now. It used to bother me so much. It used to bother me so much. Spirit just pulled me through it. It cannot get to you anymore. You cannot let it get to you. More is coming. Such is life. This is your journey. You can't care who don't like you. You can't care what people say about you. You cannot care. When you first find out and it felt like a huge betrayal, yeah, get the tears out. Release it. Journal, release it, cry. Do what you got to do. Y'all done been through it all. Spirit, every person in my life, I've gone through it. Every person. It's like I'm done crying. Ain't nothing else to cry about. I know, okay, I'm chosen for a purpose this lifetime. I'm the black sheep. There's nothing I could do for people that will make them like me. There's nothing I could do to make them like me. There's no amount of me I need to be in my hometown that will make things better. There's nothing I can do here. I can't even get a job here. I told y'all everything I did was 1099 income. So I work under my business with other businesses, with contracts to do events as a brand ambassador. Only 1099 income. I have not gotten a W-2 job since I left Enterprise Corporate IT May 5th, 2022. I have been an entrepreneur for 2 years. It has not been pretty, but God is, once I look back over it, yeah, you've been working, but it ain't been no W-2 job at all. God really closed that door. When you're on this journey, people just might not be at that part in their journey yet, but when you already there, you know. So you can reflect over things and really look at, wow, When God removed that from my life, it never came back. I don't care how many jobs I apply for. I don't care who say they gonna talk to somebody. I don't get it. I don't get an interview. I don't get nothing. I have recruiters for Oracle DBA jobs that pay 140,000 a year in my inbox almost every day. I could send them my resume. I got the qualifications. I don't hear back. They come and contact me. Not even a response. Like they'll reach out, but nothing ever returns. I've applied for every single job I could apply for on Indeed. Nothing. So what do I need to come to terms with? What I have is what I'm gonna get. Entrepreneurship. I do have my life insurance license. No clients there either, but Spirit has been calling me out to focus on walking in my purpose, showing up, going live on here. Because even in life insurance, y'all, it's like it just wasn't working out. Somebody will show up here and there so I could have some money when it was really getting tight. That's how it kind of worked over these past 2 years with life insurance. But it was like you ain't to be there either, so it ain't work out for you there either. I can't say life insurance ever paid my bills. There was only 1 month where I made $5,000. 1 month. The other time I made a lot of money, I know what happened. Somebody took it. So I know I ain't meant to do life insurance either. So when God call you out to walk in your purpose, it's like He gonna dry up all the other places. I can't legitimately say I will go back to it because it has never really fed me. It's not where I'm supposed to be. Because a lot of people make it's money in it, but it's just not where I'm supposed to be. God is saying I got something else for you to do. That ain't it. And you have to pay attention to that. You can't ignore. It'll get really uncomfortable for you when you keep trying to go in the wrong direction. It's going to get extremely uncomfortable. It ain't going to work. And you're going to have to stop talking to people about it. Because what the hell do they know about what God told you? The timing and accuracy. God's for creation. And y'all, sometimes I be feeling like I ain't going on there. I'm going to bed. I'm lay down. Spirit, like, nope, this is the one job you got in life right now. You ain't even got to worry about your kid. He be like, why you calling me? I'm on the phone with my friends. Forget you then. Let me get some lip gloss. Okay. I'm tired of my lips being dry. That's like a pet peeve of mine. I want the pinkish one, not the gold flakes. So okay. Yeah, so God's just been showing me all the doors that are closed. I have to accept that. I have to accept that. The doors are closed. It's time to move. The name of this message I put on YouTube when I was typing in, you gotta give a title for your live on YouTube. It's time to move. It's time to move. And yeah, I typically channel before I touch cards anyway. I do that that's just, I'm an oracle, but I read anything. So it's just time to move. It is time to move. It is time to move to where you were called to be and get out of that stagnant energy, all those things that anchored you to your old life. When God has taken you on this spiritual journey, it's time to move into your new life. It's time to move into your purpose. It's time to be 100% there. Even the 1099 jobs, she had a bunch of them scheduled for this weekend. I sent her the ones I was going to do. They disappeared on the calendar. She shared her calendar with us so we can know which ones we want to pick up. Disappeared. Asked her about it. She offered me one on Halloween, and I was like, nah, that's too far. And, my family was coming over with all the kids. And so I just didn't feel like that was a good idea to take that. And so I've been sending her other ones. She ain't responded to nothing. And the ones that were there for this current weekend, like this past Friday and Saturday, no response. God said, no, I'm drying it up right now. It's time to move. It's time to move. What I do the first of this month, I get paid for the first of next month. So whatever I'm going to do to pay for my life in December will be happening the rest of this month. I don't know what or how. But I've been going live more. So I'm just trusting the process because you're on a spiritual journey. And the part of the message I channeled earlier, and I know it resonates for most of the collective, is that Spirit is saying, write down your expenses, write out a budget and hand it to me, and I'll take care of it. What does it cost for you to live the way you want to live? Write it down. Show it to me. Spirit is saying that right now. For whoever's on their spiritual journey, you don't know where the money's coming from. You don't know none of this stuff. Write it down and trust God. And you're going to think about, wow, it wasn't just a thought. It wasn't just a word. It became written. It exists now. Somebody else can pick up the plan and run with it. Write the vision, make it plain so others can run with it. If you get things out of your head onto a piece of paper, out in the world, somebody can come and pick up the plans and make it happen. You don't know who Spirit is going to send to pay those bills, baby, to pay for your rent, to pay for your car, to bring you food, to give you money for clothes, to pay for you to do all the extracurricular activities, to pay for the stuff your kids need. But if you write it down, write the vision and make it plain so others can run with it, Habakkuk 2:3, trust me. That's the whole point of doing vision boards. Things need to be visualized. You need to give it a life outside of your head. And so that's the importance of journaling. Journaling from an aspect of gratitude. Get things out of your head and give them a life out in this world, in this dimension. When it's in your head, guess what? It's in the 5D. When it's on a piece of paper, it's in the 3D. And you've manifested it at that point. And so you got to trust God. You can't just sit on thoughts and speak them. God knows what you're thinking, but if you never say it out loud, I'm like, oh, you must not want it to happen, so I'll leave it alone till you're ready for that. I already gave you the scripture to let you know what you want. You need to just go ahead and say it or write it down. And what happens? My people perish for lack of knowledge. You just waste it away because you just act like you didn't know to do what God said to do to get the things you want. Write it down. Make a vision board. Create one on Pinterest. Plan your trips on Pinterest. Whatever you believe in God can do. God has all the resources in the universe. You believe you're worthy. Match it up. Match up all the resources in the universe to your desires and watch them happen. I feel so thirsty. The salt bath used argan oil and oat meal, Epsom salt, the Equate brand. That's all I put in there, and I lit a candle. This candle, my little Dollar Tree candle, all I need is my fire, water, and salt. Program your water. I said a few codes to program my water. I activated a few codes to program my water for my spiritual bath. I repeated them several times over. I let the vibration of my voice carry and bounce off the walls and get into that water. I'm getting over some congestion, excuse me. And program my water, had the salt in here. And then I washed off and I spoke and I talked and I told y'all, normally you get in that spiritual bath and you comb through every emotion and you release things. I've been doing that so much that by the time I got to the spiritual bath, I ain't had nothing to cry about. I ain't got nothing else to release. I'm just ready to go. I see what's up. Let's go. I'm at that point now, like, spirit, I see what's up. Let's go. I ain't crying over nobody and nothing. I let all this shit behind. I will walk out of here and what I got on, please don't test me on that. I will walk out of here with this dress and this head thing on. Just say, go, go. There's some clothes waiting on me where I get, you know what I'm saying? Everything I need will be there when I get there. And if I ain't got no identification on me, it's because I wasn't supposed to have it on me. Okay? I'm trusting God like that now. If you say go hop three times on one leg in a circle in the middle of the farmer's market, I guess it's finna give me the attention of the right person that I've been praying for. I'm gonna go over and do it. Okay? And I had to start being obedient, like Spirit will give me a word for somebody, go say it to them. The leader of office, the this or the that, about their deceased parent. Go give them a message from their deceased parent. You know how sensitive that is? They needed it though. I'm so glad I did it. Spirit's like, look, I'm not going to tell you nothing wrong. You're not crazy, and I'm not going to leave you alone until you go do it. I'm not going to leave you alone until you go do it. Okay? So many things in life, Spirit just will not leave me alone until I did it. It's like you'd be looking at me. I'll be looking at this, like, I'm looking at me. I'm like, I don't want to do it. I ain't ready to do that yet. You know, it'd be like that. So I just say this to say that, y'all, it's just so much that God wants to do with you, do for you, and do to you to help you grow. You can't keep resisting change. You can't stay stuck in the old habits. You can't want to be at every brunch. You can't want to drink that much. You can't want to smoke that much. You can't want to stay the same so much. You got to be willing to change. You got to be willing to let it happen for you. You can't just desire a new life and never desire to change for it. This version of you don't get the new life. The changed version of you gets the new life. You gotta let them bones crack. They say, I watch the movies where mermaids come out of water and let their the bottom half of their body turn into legs. It's painful. They say it's a painful process with the bones shifting and cracking and you know, it's a painful process, but they do it when they need to. And then when they go back into the water, it's not as painful as a process because that's where they belong. But sometimes God got to pull you out of your comfort zone. You got to let them bones shift and crack and take a new form for a while to see some different things. God is calling you out of your comfort zone into an area of life to show you some things that are going to change the way you see the world. Because if you stay that mermaid in the water your entire life, you wouldn't believe that the world outside of the water is the way it is until it spills over into the water. So the warnings and things you're supposed to take heed when you're underwater, you don't believe it's actually going to happen because you have no idea about the outside world and what they're capable of. So sometimes God will bring you up to the surface in an uncomfortable state out of your comfort zone, let you see the world around you for what it truly is before it puts you back in that water. You need to have that moment, the reality check. You need to let some people break your heart. You need to shed those ideas, and you need to stop being naive. Like whatever is in your bubble is all that exists. That's not true. It's so much bigger than that. And so I think a lot of people struggle with change because they associate it with lack. They think they're going to have to give up so much. And I know, because I just felt like I was going to have to give up too much to change, that I avoided it for years, and I just really didn't want to do it. I just did not want to do. I just was like, I don't want the pain of change. I also don't want the pain of staying the same. This part is unbearable. I could not go through another failed relationship, another situationship, another little dusty. I was tired. Some days I just needed a hug. And you dealing with people you can't even rely on for that. It's like, damn, this is frustrating. Like, you could be like dating somebody and be like, all I need is a hug today or a conversation. You can't even get that out of them. It's like, I'm so sick of being in relationships where it's supposed to be a friendship, and you could be the friend everybody calls, but you have nobody to call. You could be there for everybody, but when you need something, you can't call them. Or if you do, it's some shit behind it. It's always some shit behind it. And spirit be like, see, you got me though. One day you'll have your soul family, you'll have your soul tribe to rely on, real genuine friendships and relationships where people aren't talking about you behind your back in that way. People are planning surprises for you. People are conspiring to be good to you. People just want to see you smile. People remember you and all the good things you've done. God is preparing those people for you. It ain't gonna be like this forever, but you gotta go through your awakening and have your reality check. Gotta have the dark night of the soul and see who you really are and all your bad habits and heal all your wounds. That's pretty painful, and that's where you purge a lot of things, because you gotta release what don't work no more. You gotta open your eyes to who don't work no more, what don't work no more, and people's places and things and ideas have to all be let go. You have to build a completely new foundation with a completely new identity, surface rooted in the truth. You just really got to open your eyes up to the truth at some point. You can't keep living a lie. And if you're drawn to me, then you're a lot like me. You carry light. You're a light in a dark place. You're always the black sheep. They call you black sheep, but you're the light. And people are always going to, if it ain't them, they got a problem with you. Look what she doing. Why this? And you ain't never did nothing wrong to these people. You ain't did nothing but try to help them. But they just hate your energy. Like, she thinks she this. No, you think I'm that. I've never said that. They will try to project and gaslight, cause situations, and blame you for it. It'll make you want to go in hermit mode and be in isolation. Like, I ain't even got a friend no more. People will call me and start talking about their other friends. Shit. My son can't even be the star for a moment. His dad will call me conference and bring up his daughter about 15 times. What you got to do with my son? It's just the principle. He can't even have 5 seconds to himself. You know what I'm saying? So for all of you who are going through like I am, God is about to pull us out of this. You can't go through shit forever. It was only for a season. But they say how he come back at like a thief in the night. That's what it's gonna be. I got that vision before I got on here, like a thief in the night. It's time to move. Like a thief in the night. Spirit ain't gonna tell you because you talk too much. Oh, I let these people go. I'm okay with being by myself. Then you still telling these old fake ass heifers your business. Still sitting around. Well, I might do this, and I'm thinking about moving here, going there. Well, how you gonna pay for it? They want to know everything so they can send negative energy to it, which is witchcraft, and stop you from getting it. They don't like you. Quit sitting in mixed company. Get out the group chat. They don't even like you. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you made it over to my page, you called just like I am. Get out the group chat. This is not a group chat season in your life. This ain't your soul tribe. It ain't. Get out the group chat. Get out of mixed company. Baby, my phone got cut off in January. It was the best thing that happened to me. I got out the group chat that way. It got cut back on in my business name. Better than I expected. The same phone. My Note 20 Ultra. I love this phone. Right? YouTube. Get out the group chat, honey. Cause just cause you're in a group chat don't mean that's your circle. Get out the group chat. Get out the group chat. It's time for a divorce. Let me flip this one. It is time for a divorce. It's like opposites. Okay. Get out the group chat. Drink some water and mind your business like I just did, okay? Focus on yourself this month. Excuse me, confirmation. Start working out, journaling, reading the Bible. Find you some scriptures to empower you to say all day long, I trust you, God. You said you always give God's word back to her. You said, if I ask, shall I see you? You said, never have I seen the righteous forsaken. You said you'll make my enemy my footstool. You said you'll make me the lender, not the borrower. You said abundance is my birthright. You said your word is a lamp unto my feet. You said you will go ahead of me, fight my battles, win them, and come back to carry me through. You said you're preparing a table before me, before my enemies. You said you got plans to prosper me, not to harm me, plans to give me a hope in the future. You said, right? I'm supposed to have 8 streams of income and own my land. You said my children will call me blessed. You said I will be the mother of kings, of nations. I put that on Genesis baby shower cake when I was pregnant with my son, Genesis. Give God her word back. It will not return to you void. Go find you Google some scriptures. Think of a topic, Google it, find a scripture on it. Go read the book of Proverbs. If you not into reading the Bible, go read the book of Proverbs. I'm glad to share, Jenny. So read the book of Proverbs to start, y'all. I was raised in a church. What's up, Bobby? Yeah, mother of nations. And so I was raised Christian, but that's how I found spirituality, through Christianity. You got to have some kind of gateway, right? My grandfather was a pastor. I always throw that out there for everybody who be like, how could you read, thank you. How could you read tarot cards and believe in Jesus? And I'll be like, I don't believe in Jesus. And Jesus is not a name people should be worshiping. You find out what that name really means, and you were deceived. Yeshua, the Christ. Oh, I miss you and Z too. So yeah, so you got to start doing your research spiritually and find out who's what. What do these names mean? And who wrote this? Why did they replace the name of God with Lord 6,000 times in the Bible? Who is King James and why does he have his own version of the Bible? Who was he? What else did he write? What lifestyle? He was Diddy's, he could have been Diddy's mentor, y'all. King James is a Diddy, like times a million, because he was a king. Diddy just a billionaire, but a king? So you know all kind of crooked stuff was going down. There are curses written into the book of Deuteronomy against the chosen ones, so that you can read something out loud and curse yourself. They know this is a book of spells. We have power of life and death in our tongue. But when my grandfather came to me through a medium and said, read the book of Deuteronomy, I'll know the difference when I read it. He knew I would know the difference when I read it. I discern everything I read. Naturally, it just jumps off the page at me. This ain't right. This ain't right. And that ain't right. So I know as I'm reading, but the part I was supposed to pick up on as I went through my spiritual journey, because for 2 years I have not been in my own place. First time in my life, but it's all a part of the plan. So we coming out of the wilderness into the promised land now. I saw so much. It's ugly. It's like it's ugly. But the part of Deuteronomy I had to read was, them coming out of the wilderness into the promised land and them having to pass through all of these people's land, staying with different people. You got to pass through the land. Rules of etiquette for passing through other people's land. Even if they are crooked and evil, God gave them that. Do not mess over them, or you will pay for it. So that means even if you stay in somebody's house that ain't right, you do not have the right to wrong them. Even if they wrong, you do not have the right. You're on their altar. You're in their dimension. Pass through accordingly, respectfully, peacefully. You can't be arguing with people at their house. You can't do whatever you want at somebody else's house. God will have you in a space to learn something and see something, and also give you an opportunity to catch your breath. Like if you've been running and trying to keep up with everything for so long by yourself, it'll be kind of a break for you, so to speak. But you'll also learn and see things. So wherever you are is strategically planned. You didn't go everywhere. You went a few places. And what you saw, what you felt, what you learned was what you needed to see. Trust that process. Trust it. My first stop was a karmic. It was not a relative. It was in Dallas. There I learned about witchcraft. He played dumb. He played dumb. He could see who I was spiritually, but I was having my awakening, y'all, so I didn't know who I was. This fool tried to bind my soul to his and sell it to the devil, so to speak. Doing rituals like that over my head while I'm asleep. I had to deal with it. I mean, I learned fast. It was like a 6-month boot camp in demonology. You're going to find out when you live in it. You're going to wake up one day and run out that door. And I did. May 31st, I left up out of there so fast. I didn't know where I was going. I was just packing. I gotta get out of here. The night before the night before I accessed my Akashic records, I was sitting in the house by myself. I saw things. I don't remember getting access to them and what I saw about who I am. It's like I blanked out. It's like she's here. She wants to see. They're being protected. They're guarded. Every lifetime your soul has lived in who you are, what's in you, what's for you, what's happening next. That's your Akashic records. Where has your energy been since it's been in existence? What bodies have you had? What identities have you had? That's your Akashic record. Because your energy right now is in this body, but where was it before then? And what will it be next? Your Akashic record holds all that. So you learn how to access it. Everybody can't do it. Some people got to do it for you. I know I can access them. So, baby, they said she's here. I saw the gold streams of light. They were guarded. They're like, Whatever happened after that, they put it in my spirit. I blacked out the next day. I got up and went about my business that evening. But the next day I woke up and just started moving. Like, I got to go. I got to get out of here. So on May 31st, I was like, 2023, I got to go. I got to get out of here. I got to go. It's like my spirit just told my body, you got to go. Based on now that you're waking up, you want to know who you are. You can't do that here. You can't do that here. Or you might be in jail for, like manslaughter or something. I don't know, because it probably would have went there if I found out what he was doing. And then he took my money and gave it to a woman. So, a lot of karmic lessons in those 6 months. And it was best that I found out once I was away from him. Or I'd be talking to y'all from a secret phone in jail. Okay? Let's be honest. I wouldn't be free. I wouldn't be walking these streets. I would not be walking these streets. If I had known what he was doing when I was there, I would not be on these streets. Woo! God be protecting you from some stuff. So it could be some evil things happening right into your nose, like over your head while you sleep. You can't know right then and there, because God know what you would have did. Well, anybody would do, right? Can't put you in a position to. The whole point of awakening is so you can walk in your purpose and help people. And if you if you know what you can't know everything everybody was doing to you. You can't know. You cannot know. Many things I did not find out until later. When people were stealing from me, when people were doing witchcraft against me, when people were, my money, so many people stole from me. That's the crazy part. In a way that I just couldn't have imagined. I didn't know. Like crazy. Not like somebody went in my purse. Not like somebody used my credit card. It's like they made sure it never got to me, or they lied about where it was going. That type of thing, in such a deceptive way. So I just say all that to say, when God show you things and he show you who to cut off, you don't know the whole story yet. That's why you got to just trust spirit. Because what if somebody comes to you like, hey, what's up? What's up, best friend? You trust me? I'm like, yeah, I trust you. Why you acting weird? You trust me? I'm like, okay, yeah. I know you stand with so-and-so, but I just need you to grab whatever you got right now and just come with me. Like, why would I do that? Well, I'm not. What's going on? You trust me or not? Like, okay, I trust you. Let me grab my stuff and go. Get out. Within a certain amount of time, you found out everything that was happening. But the protection was, I'm gonna get you away from it before I expose it to you. I'm expose it to you, but I can't let you know right now. It's not gonna benefit you to be enraged by everything that's happening under your nose, behind your back, during your spiritual awakening. Y'all, I'm telling you, I would would not be on here. I would be in jail. I'd be in fucking jail. Like a crazy person. Yep, I did it. I did it. I do it again. That's how I would be. I guess I'm meant to minister in jail. Come on, ladies, gather around. Let's see you. Let's do your daily readings. Who's been doing their affirmations? That would be me in jail. I guess this is where my ministry finna be at. You cannot know. You cannot know. You must not know all the things. You can't. It's not good for any of us to know. It's divine protection. Yeah, my mug shot. Would be my mug shot. Cause baby, whew. And I seen them at a concert. And then I seen this other person at a convention. And I realized by then, both a year later, by then the anger and the rage was gone. But the one I saw at the concert, the first one that I was like the witchcraft of giving my money to women, um, there's no way he could have told me he was doing that. And it would have when I saw him, I was just like, they're not even worth it. Y'all was pissed for a minute. Person I was with, they was like, ooh, so-and-so her. So-and-so, she can't see so-and-so. Stood back there in line for a long ass time. Because if I had seen them walking up to the line, they saw me walking across the parking lot and probably hid their face. Because I didn't see them. Got in line, took pictures. At some point, calmed down, looking forward, waiting to get in. 4 people ahead of me. I'm like, I know this motherfucker. I ain't heard this whole time. And he probably seen me walking up to the line and been hiding his face the entire time. Now I'm looking at him. He looking like, oh shit. Like, I hope she don't come say nothing, do nothing. I let go for the most part. When I got inside the place, it was the Kiki White concert in Dallas at Lava Cantina. So it's a pretty big place with multiple levels. I didn't see him the whole time in there. And then part of me just felt like it's not even worth it. Like, what I'm going to go do? Fight him? Get put out? Bust his head with a chair? I don't know. But I just felt like it wasn't worth it, you know? And this person still stalks me online to this day under different accounts. He talks about how when he was a police officer, they had all these fake accounts to watch people. He do it now. He just watch me under different accounts. Because I feel everybody's energy, so I know who be watching me. And God shows me that not so that I can go off flying off the handle. I had to be put in situations where spirit could trust me before I was opened up to what gifts I had so that I wouldn't misuse them. I had to prove that I'm calm, level-headed, not a hothead. I'm not full of ego. I'm also not a doormat. I had to go through so many things to just strengthen me to deal with evil and not fly off the handle every time somebody gossip about me, somebody do this, somebody do. It's just ugh. You have to be proven. The book of Job, I can't say it enough, y'all. Job, you gonna deny, you gonna curse God now? I feel like my nose is getting uneven. Anyway, I'll be paying attention somewhat. Um, Today I'm calm. Today, the stagnant energy moved. I went and moved. The stagnant energy moved. The rain came, which is cleansing and clearing energy in the weather. I didn't need sunshine today. Today, I needed rain. I like rain. I'm a water sign. I love it when it rains. I need it. It does something to my spirit, it does something for my energy. I needed the rain. So, a lot of y'all are avoiding situations that you need. A lot of people are avoiding what they need. We can't use the people as crutches and security blankets. Y'all gonna have to let that man go and learn how to be alone and talk to God and stop avoiding your healing journey. Because even if he do propose to you, it ain't it. That ain't it. And you know it. You know it. You know it ain't your soulmate. You know it ain't no twin flame. You just know that you probably grew up watching people stay in relationships just to say they got somebody. Everybody go get a man. Don't matter if you happy or not, just get you somebody. It ain't good to be alone. Twin flame. Strength training and leave him. Get strong. Leave him. Because it's time for a change. It's time to change. I'm telling you, divorce. You got to make room for what God got for you instead of what you're holding on to out of a scarcity, poverty, lack mindset. I'm afraid to change. I'm afraid to be alone. You're going to miss out on all the peace, healing, growth, and prosperity God has for you, holding on to stuff that no longer serves you. And you be knowing it. I'm going to tell y'all, every woman on this live know. She know. She know that man ain't for her. She know he don't hit her spot. She know he ain't the one. She know this man ain't checking off the list. And what's on the list? Just the little things. Just the little things. Not his job title, not how much money he got, but just the way he looks at you, the way he makes you feel, even the way he touches you. Like, you can't deny that this ain't your man. The connection ain't there, but you just used to being in a relationship. You scared to be alone and go through your healing journey. You scared what it's gonna look like. You scared what people gonna say about you. It's because you're insecure, and we gotta be able to say the words. Change starts with me. You gotta be able to say the words. You gotta change and get in alignment with your purpose. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but the sooner you do it, the quicker you'll be there, right? The more you let go, you got to get into this bold faith where it's like walking across the beach. As you walk across this beach, you're just constantly letting go of things. There's just a trail of things, people, places, ideas, negative mindsets, bad habits, just a trail behind you, everything you left behind. Spirit gonna bury it in the sand, put you up on a solid foundation. You gotta be willing to do it. Some of y'all got somebody to break up with. The winds of change are blowing. It's time to let him go. What I got? Anubis energy. And Anubis don't be coming out. But when Anubis come out, he said, give me that soul. I usher it over to the side to death. Somebody needs to have this. Let that relationship die. Anubis is over death. Okay? Before November 21st. There's going to be a major shift. Cleanse it out. Get rid of this energy before November 21st. Break up with them before the Christmas, okay? Before the New Year. Don't be like, well, I'm going to keep, baby, December 13th, 2007, I broke up with my ex-husband before we got married. Also canceled the wedding that day. December 13th. Mom said, you finna put him out for Christmas? I showed the fuck am. Today looks like a good for me. Shit ain't working. He gone. And he left. He walked in tripping over his bags of clothes with gifts in his hand that I needed to wrap for my son. I ain't give a fuck. Take this shit and go. We done. I didn't care. I didn't care. If the shit wasn't working, I don't what day, what time it is over. Because you've been struggling, looking like a fool, and you're afraid of looking like a fool, but shit, everybody probably like, you look like a fool now. Just staying in that relationship that don't work. Just say you got somebody. Show up on social. I got a man. This nigga don't even want to be bothered with you. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of them don't want to be bothered with you, and y'all be in a relationship with them and catering to them. It's okay to be single until you get your divine counterpart. It is okay. Twin flame again. We're at 5K. If anybody wants a mini read, and y'all can send in donations of any size to Cash App. Buy my coffee for tomorrow. Mini reads are 11:11. Questions are 3:33. I'm gonna do a collective reading. But my energy is like, it's like the rain came and I know I'm gonna have a dream tonight. I'm astro traveling. I'm light. I'm traveling light. I'm traveling light. Jealous. I told you I don't care about nobody being jealous of me. That's their fucking problem. Knowledge. Luck. This is also a person who used to care way too much about what other people think of them. Cared way too fucking much. Maybe. 555. And what did I say? All this was about to now? All this was about what? It's time to move. It's time to move. It's time to move. And 555 came out before that. These are our 6 categories. We finna clarify jealous. Then we'll go through the whole thing, y'all. Let's take it in reverse if it came in reverse. Awakening. Makes sense. And yeah. When it's your spiritual journey, that's between you and God. Ain't nobody you can go really get advice from. But a spiritual life coach, somebody like me who's already in their spiritual journey, y'all going to people who ain't having their awakening, they gonna give you some bad advice. I got now. Big checks in reverse. Shelter. And abuse was behind shelter. What else we got for look? Holy Spirit. Whew. Y'all, I'm zen. I'm calm. Like I can't smoke weed or nothing right now, or hearts for look, Pilates, and struggle in reverse like we like it. And then we gonna come over here to maybe fire. Mm, dance in the rain. Cruise ship, so a big ship coming in. And then for 555, we got change in the reverse. Osiris, ancient in the reverse. And for move, what we got? We do that. Let's see, y'all. I know somebody like shit. She talking to me. I'm gonna break up with this dude. For relationship advice, I'm also a certified relationship coach. And ghost them. Yeah. Why I just ghost the dude. And he start calling my mama and playing on her phone. She's like, did you call him? I said, Mama, no, that's why he calling you. Bright light in reverse. And insecure in reverse. I was like, he called. I said, no, I stopped calling him. That's Bible at the bottom. I said, that's why he's calling you. Because I don't talk to him no more. What I'm calling for if I don't talk to him? He's just doing this so you could be like, oh, he called me. You need to call him. Fuck him. We done. There's your relationship advice. I don't care what day it is. Bye. He crazy. Do it, Empress for this one. Do it in a safe manner to where he can't physically harm you. These niggas is crazy. One of them told me he'd chop me up with a hatchet, so be careful with it. Lot of pentacles. 3 pentacles down here. 2 majors. With this on the bottom. Okay. These people go crazy. Do it at a distance. Like pack your overnight bag, get your important papers out of the house, and break up with them. Or break up with them when they're out the house. If y'all sharing space, you move out. Get somewhere safe, and then do it. Plan it out quietly. Go somewhere where they don't know where you be at. A house they never been to. A person they don't know about. I was just on it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Last month I think survivor, and yeah, that's part of my story, y'all. As a domestic violence survivor, and by the time it was time to separate, I didn't feel afraid. But then I had to get a restraining order later because then they threatened to kill me. So they meant it. It was very detailed. If you blah blah blah, I'll chop you up with a hatchet. That's premeditated murder. Okay. So be careful. Keep some distance. Get you a gun. And don't be walking around like, oh, I'm so scared of them if they come up. You better shoot that nigga. If he run up on you like that, you better be ready to defend your life. Don't be like, oh, I'm so afraid. No. Absolutely the fuck not. Especially if you got kids. You better be a little bit stronger than that. I'm just saying. Okay, to clarify jealous. They big mad because baby, you the empress. They big mad because you the empress. Sitting pretty. It's like, I hate her. I don't care. Look at me. Do it look like I care? Do it look like I care? Why are they jealous? Because you and your Empress energy, because their awakening is in reverse, release is in reverse. Sir Charles, which is royal energy, is in reverse. And so they hold on to stuff. They won't have their awakening, and they hate that they're not royalty like you. Many of you have ancient Egyptian bloodlines, and that's your soul. Part of your Akashic record is you were part of ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt. I attract a lot of those particular people. Okay, so knowledge to the Ten of Swords energy. Having knowledge to feeling like everything you think is just going wrong, like everything is a problem, right? We have shelter, big checks in reverse, and now. Ooh. So it's like somebody knows that you're protected. It's like you have divine knowledge. And your life right now, it just feels like everything is happening now. Like it's too much happening right now. It's too much going on right now. And it's affecting your thoughts and your money, and but ultimately you know you're covered. And somebody wants you to feel like you're not. They want to send you this energy of you have knowledge, but they want you to have all these, like throwing all these daggers at you, because they want you to feel like you're not secure, you're not covered. And having those negative, low vibrational thoughts will put your big checks in reverse until you check yourself and clear up your own energy. So look to the King of Pentacles. What was that journey like? Struggle in reverse, Pilates, and heart. So money and love are ruled by the heart chakra, right? So it's like you've been through your struggles, but it stretched you, it grew you, it strengthened you, because Pilates is strengthening through like flexibility, so to speak. So you're stretching and strengthening at the same time. You're getting like ballerina muscles, right? It's making you more graceful in the process. And so people thought you were going to struggle, but you didn't. You turned all of them exercises into some Pilates and made it look so graceful, and you kept your heart right. And so that puts you in your King of Pentacles energy where you're ready to receive. So your big checks that were in reverse, it's like people wanted to hold you up, sending spells and things towards you, sending you the evil eye. But God said, you're going to always look lucky. You're going to always look lucky. And you're going to be turning all of these misfortunes into things that strengthen you and grow you and stretch you and open your heart, like stretch you to receive more. Somebody put you in a situation, it's like now you learned it, conquered it, and spirit can trust you with more because you overcame that. People sending you stuff that put you down and is building you up higher, transmuting energy along the way. And so maybe, from maybe to the hermit, and so might come outside, might not. Might stay in, might not. Got cruise ship, dancing, and fire. And so I'm getting this energy of, I feel like you got big things happening for you. Your energy is getting clear. And but at the same time, like you're going through the fire. Good things are happening. Hi, Annie. Good things are happening for you, but you're also being tested in a fire. And while you're going through it, you're still dancing in the rain, so to speak. It's like you're still keeping your joy and your balance, and things are happening for you. And so you're in hermit mode because it's like you're in this maybe, like this ambiguous energy of, it seems like things are working out, but I don't know how I feel because there's still things happening. And so that's just the whole, you're kind of protecting yourself in hermit mode, like staying away, you're not trusting. Ambiguous, yep. Like this ambiguous energy of like, should I be excited? And then here comes another fire, and then something big comes in for me. And one day I feel joy and dancing in the rain. Next day something big is happening, and then next day there's a fire. It's like all these things are happening at once. It kind of makes you want to go back into hermit mode because you still don't trust things. It's like maybe this is spirit, maybe this is supposed to be happening, and you don't trust it right now, but you didn't know what it would look like to be chosen, called out for a time such as this, and put out in front of everybody. Everything's happening all at once. So you look at celebrities, a lot of them stay in hermit mode because they deal with these energies on a regular basis. And you're just used to like maybe getting into it with a group of people or family members, and they gossip about you or do little stuff. Um, you still got your job, you still got things going on. But now when you're at a different level, when things are bigger, the blessings are bigger, you're like, this is overwhelming. This is overwhelming. And so you didn't know that, oh, being a billionaire came with its own set of problems. And on any given day, you got to put out fire still. It's not just sitting back like Empress energy all the time. Sometimes you got to retreat and just get it back together. And you thought it was just gonna be, oh, I'm rich now, let's just have a great life. No, it come with problems. It come with problems. When you arrive, you got a new set of problems waiting for you. 555, that change energy, that's a tower moment. How do you go from having this tower to finding balance and staying grounded when everything's changing? How do you try to stay in balance while everything's changing? I had change in the reverse. So it could be like that Four of Pentacle energy is trying to stay in balance. It's like your first part of it was you resisting the change. Also ancient in reverse, and then Osiris. And to coming into the point where it's like you're resistant to this change, but who your soul is and the fact that you're an ancient being is like the Osiris in you, the ruler that's in you, it's going to come up out of you. You're just going to have to find a balance. This change is happening whether you like it or not. You don't have to, it don't matter how you feel. It's going to happen. So you can either be with it and make it happen in a more graceful manner, like Pilates, let it stretch and strengthen you and you look good while you're doing it, or it's just going to look rough. But it's going to happen regardless. And so move. The overall energy for tonight, move the stagnant energy, move on from your old life, from your south node to your north node, walking in purpose, move. The spirit tell you it's time to go from somewhere, get up and move. Ain't no get up, go now. I don't care what it look like, go. This is your window of opportunity. There are some things orchestrated behind the scenes for you to make this move. The day I walked out of old boy house, I felt like I was running for my life. He came home on his 15-minute break, throwing my suitcases all across the floor. Yeah, I had to have my gun on my hip that day to keep him from putting his hands on me or getting to his gun. So that day I was ready to go. I had my shit holstered right there, my 9mm, and fully loaded, one in the chamber. He was like, I'm a cop. You're not supposed to keep one in the chamber in the house. I was like, oh, well, What's the point of having it? You ain't gonna have one ready. So one was in the chamber, and he backed off a little bit. When he saw, oh, she ain't playing with me today. She is not playing with me today. When Spirit told me to go, I got my ass up and moved. And if I had to, I was going to. That's why I told y'all, I'm glad I'm sitting here now. And that was not even me knowing what was really going on. I just knew I had to go. She was like, you trust me? Okay, go. Now, today, go. I didn't know where I was going. I just had to be like, I just got to pack. I just got to go. I just got to pack. I got to go. Got to go. I got to go. I woke up like that. I don't know what happened in my spirit that night, but I told you I tried to access my Akashic. I had to go. I just had to go. And so, going from being in corporate for 16 years, prior to that, having my own place a year before that. So like 17 years of my adulthood, I was in my own, working. I always had a new vehicle. I always had money saved, money in the bank. I always took my kids on trips. I always kept my hair and nails done, to the point where somebody just saw me recently and said, I ain't never seen you without your nails done. The entire time I've known y'all, they've known me since I was 16. And so I was giving myself some breaks this summer. It was like I let go of just trying to stay perfect all the time. In high school, I used to put a relaxer in my hair every 2 weeks. I had long, healthy hair, so I knew what I was doing, but just the idea of perfection for so many years, y'all. I didn't realize how hard I was working to try to be perfect my entire life. To the point where I took a break from nails this summer and somebody noticed. Or if I hadn't cut my hair within a week, somebody noticed, because my hair grows so fast. I don't go to the barbershop. I cut it myself. And that's why I never paid for braids. My hair grows too fast for me to get these styles. So sometimes you can't wait until things are perfect. The chaos is what makes it even better. It's like it's like everybody distracted at a party and you see a little door open. That's your way out. Just like that. Okay? Everybody's distracted by a part. Oh. Spirit's like, look over there. Go. That's how it's gonna be sometimes. That's how it's gonna be sometimes. Everybody can't go with you, and everybody can't know where you're going. How are you going to have peace taking the same shit around everywhere? Just dragging it around. Some moves just got to be made in silence, and they got to happen quick. Spirit don't tell you because you still talking too much. That's why it be all of a sudden. And so, move. Why? How do you go from move to this Three of Pentacles energy where, let me cover this up. Spirit is watching you, watching your every move. Right? Spirit is watching your moves. Spirit is watching your moves. You're being watched over. So, whatever you do, you're going to be told to do it. Like, they're going to be standing over you. Okay. In order to draw the shape of her face, make an oval first. Then make a cross in the middle of her face. It's going to be like that. You're going to be freestyling it. And then all of a sudden, you're going to come to the part where you have to draw in the face. And Spirit says, do this. Just out of nowhere. They're standing over you, watching you work. Okay, now do this. You didn't know they were going to tell you to do it like that. You thought you were just going to rely on what you had already learned in previous lessons. Spirit's watching you to wait for the moment where it's time for you to draw the face, to do this one part. And they're going to tell you how to do it. And then at that moment, so it's like you might start off drawing the whole shape of the outline of the body. In this example, you might start off with the outline of the body. And spirit's just waiting, waiting, waiting. Now you're on face. This is where I tell you that's the most intricate detail on a person, their face, right? You know people by their face. And so spirit's like, I got to tell you, I got to guide you through this part. That's when you'll hear from me. So when spirit tell you to move, it's going to be strategic. They're watching everything you're doing. It's not like, oh, one day spirit told me to move. They didn't know what I had going on. Yeah, I knew exactly where you were, what you were doing. I was waiting for you to get to that point. I knew. Threes represent a new beginning. Pentacles are from earth. Money and love are the heart chakra. Okay? Spirit tell you to move is going to be a move that will keep you balanced, stable, and it could come with some love. So every aspect in this picture, even the person over the depiction of the instructor has gray hair. She has more wisdom. You got to listen to her. She knows what she's talking about. And so we got, to clarify, we got mantra in reverse, bright light in reverse, and then ancestors. And so that's, like I said, you're going to be hearing from your ancestors. This Three of Pentacles energy is like you hearing from your ancestors. And this move is like there's not going to be a bright light. And the mantras are things that you're used to. It's not going to be practical. It's not going to be loud. It's not going to be obvious. It's going to be very cutesy, very demure, very low key. Okay? But very now. Like now. I've been paying attention the whole time. Now, go. We've been warning you this whole time. Everything you saw that said, clear out your clutter so you can travel light. Everything. We've been preparing you. You heard us. Don't act like you haven't heard the whole time. Well, I've been feeling like, why the hell you ain't do it? Don't come and tell nobody you ain't do something. Don't embarrass yourself. I'm not the person that has sympathy for that. I've gone through a lot of shit. And that's also Scorpio energy. It's like, why you just didn't do what the fuck you supposed to do? Just go and do it. Don't whine people about it. I didn't do it and I'm going to whine you about it. I don't want to hear the shit. You're not going to burden me with your short. I don't want to hear it. Go fix your shit. Then we can talk. But you're not going to have your pity part over. I done did that shit for too many years. Sat on the phone with people for 4 hours. They wouldn't listen to one fucking problem I had. Don't fuck up and then go whine to somebody about it. Don't nobody want to hear it. Write it in your journal. Say it out loud. Go release it outside. Stop dumping on people. For real. Everybody going through their own shit. Nobody want to hear that you keep fucking up on purpose. We don't want to hear it. I don't even tell nobody the shit I fuck up on. Just take that L, write it down. What can I do better next time? Why did I even do it this time? What do I need to heal? We're just doing a self-assessment over here. Because why the hell, at our big ages, over 30 and 40 and 50, you still telling people that you fucking up on purpose? What the fuck you think they gonna tell you to do? Me. That's the only way I know how to be. I'm a different kind of spiritualist. I didn't come here to be nice. I came here to set the record straight and raise the vibration. You let people sit in shit for too long and pacify it. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. I didn't do it for my. I'm glad I had sons. Get shit together. But I know I need to get up. I know too. All the days I sat being fat and unhealed and feeling like this. Nobody want to hear that shit. We got our own problems. I'm for real. Spirit got a lot for you to do. Everybody got to just be glad that you were chosen to do something. Don't be whining about it. I just feel like, well, don't. I can't leave them. Well, don't. But don't talk to me about it. I just feel I don't care. I honestly don't. Y'all, I spent so many years coaching people for free, just letting trauma dump on me. These are the same people I couldn't call for shit. Crying for 4 hours on the phone to get off and never take my advice. Never fucking take my advice. My advice is directly from God. Why did you just waste 4 hours of my life? I'm a single mom. Exactly. Not a damn thing. You just took up 4 hours of my life, and I'm a single mom. I could have been asleep so I could deal with these kids in the morning, go to work, go work out. I just gave you 4 hours of whining. And you want to kind of be combative when I offer advice. Now, I just heard your full story for 4 hours, so I know what you need. I had to cut these people out of my life. Spirit is telling you to let go of this shit. I don't know how to cut people off. Well, when you get tired of it, you will. Ain't no advice for it. We cut off anything we are tired of. Nobody has to come make us do nothing. Ain't nobody got to make no suggestions. When you tired of sitting in shit, you will get up and wipe your ass. Okay? That's how life works. Don't go whining to nobody. But Spirit is ready to bless you. That's what this reading is about. And you're going to move. When Spirit says move, the money is there. You're divinely guided, protected. Right. You've been on this journey for so long. You've been everybody's dumping around. I'd be damned if I come on TikTok and do it for a bunch of strangers. I ain't the fuck over. No. No. So people don't like how blunt I am because they want me to be their doormat. It does not serve them for me to use my throat chakra because people been telling me to be quiet or I talk too much my whole life. Now they can kiss my ass because I'm saying what the fuck I want to say. Especially over here. And guess these same people said I talk too much. While they got options to go watch anything in the world, they sit in the background on my TikTok page and watch me for hours. Watch me for hours. They say I talk too much, but here they are listening. They want to leave that part out. They're gonna leave a little something out. But Spirit says I am connected to the world and everything in it. I can feel I can come on here and be vulnerable. Because I know who I am. I can tell my naked truth. I can be my authentic self. Because I know my connection to the world, to the divine, as above, so below. I don't have a problem coming on here to share because I'll always be in this energy. Now that I had my awakening, I know who I am. Leave people alone when I ain't ready. Leave people alone. I know y'all be tired. Leave people alone when I ain't ready. When they still sitting up here in this Nine of Swords energy, all this in my head, Spirit say, open your eyes and look at what's in front of you. You saying, hey, Spirit wants you to move forward from these thoughts and see what's in front of you. I can't. Well, leave me the fuck alone. Delete my number. Because guess what we not going to do? Give this more time and energy. I got my own fucking problems. Don't call me and not take my advice. Call me back and say, I did what you said. Then now you can go forward and be prosperous. Call me back and say, I did what you said. Them the people I talk to again. Don't call me. And very few people have my new number now. Divine intervention. When my phone got cut off on January 8th, when I was not working at all and staying here in Missouri, that's another story within itself. Spirit removed me from all the group chats. Ain't nobody got my new number. Look at God. Because don't fucking call me. I'm going to tell you right now, don't call me. I'll give everybody the same assignment. Don't call me. You need to go talk to God. You want to book a reading? Because I'm for real. I'm over it. I'm tired of the whiny people that don't listen to me, question me, doubt me, and call me with their problems. You could have called some fucking body else to let them sit and listen to your shit for hours. You didn't need to call somebody who got direct access to God. You could call any fucking body if you weren't listening to nobody. If you just needed a warm body on the other side of the phone, you could have called anybody. Call me when you want to hear from God. When you need serious direction in your life. Call me. When you tried everything, you don't know what to do. That's when you call me. We don't waste my energy on no bullshit. I got a different kind of energy. I give a different kind of advice. So I don't let people play with me no more. I don't woke up to who I am. They don't like it. She don't take shit from people no more. I sure the hell do not. Go find somebody else to play with. And they be like, she's so nice and sweet. I am. I love people. But the same thing you love will be the first thing to cut you out. So you got to love them with some balance. So I done learned the balance. That's why there's fire on top now. I got a little fire with it now. Little spice with that sugar, okay? Sugar and spice. I know better. Now I'm going to teach you how to deal with me. I'm going to teach you how to treat me. You going to act accordingly or we ain't going to be around each other. Because when you carry light, and I'm telling y'all this, don't let people come and use you up. I don't even let people use me up on TikTok no more because I used to just come on here and people just pop in. Am I going to get the job tomorrow? Who the fuck are you? Don't come over here and ask me shit. I don't even know you. Ain't gave me nothing. Not one drop of energy. What the fuck? You don't see me sitting on no corner begging for people to come by so I can use my gifts. No, you don't. You come in here, you speak. You follow me if you want my energy. You know what I'm saying? The free stuff. You don't even follow me. I ain't answering shit. You ain't like the laugh. You ain't say hi. Just start out with a question. You walk up in somebody's house and be like, y'all got some water? What the fuck? Who are you? Where did you just come from? The internet got people out of order. Y'all got some water. You just walk in somebody's house off the street. You got some, the fuck? You will get shot. Depending on what neighborhood you in. Don't do that over here. Come in and speak at least. Shit. Let me see what's up with her before I follow her. Let me like the live. Sit a minute. If I like it, I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to follow and I'm going to share it with somebody. But I mean, don't come over. Do you think so-and-so's cheating on me? If they ain't, they should, because you a damn fool. And it sound like they can get away with it. You want my advice. You do not want it. Because if Shanitra answered the question, you ain't going to get no justice. You ain't going to hear from spirit. You going to hear from me. You don't want this Scorpio energy setting the tone for nothing. You better off going to ask somebody else. But when I channel messages from God, from the ancestors, all the positive spirits, you're going to get divinely led and guided. It's going to be the thing you needed to hear. I'm aware of that now, y'all. Once you wake up and you're aware of who you are and what you give, stop settling from less from people. God is trying to pull you away from that. That's what stagnant energy is, sitting in shit. It don't work. Break up with him. Some divine masculines on here need to break up with somebody. And men are kind of stubborn. They'll wait till a woman break up with them. I hate to say it. He need to be in his King of Cups energy. Know your worth, King. Know your worth, King. You shouldn't have to wake up every day and fight for love or affection. Or like constantly have to put their insecurities to rest. This is you fighting off all their insecurities just to get to their heart, and you've never made it there. Let that shit go. Take her around your mom and your auntie and them. Let them tell you who she is. That's what men mess up. They don't trust. They don't go to the divine feminines in their family and let them vet out these people. Take them. Take them. Take them. Don't bring them around me, or I'ma know. Don't. If you ain't ready to break up with them, don't bring them over here. So I just look at you like, oh, so you just still out here having fun. I see. I'm that auntie. I miss my nephew so much. He'll just send me a random text. Aunt. I'm like, what? He's like, I love you. So he knew about them girls he was dating, all them baby mamas. But you just gotta be different. You gotta be yourself, and you gotta be willing to tap into that feeling inside of you and let go of stuff. It's just that I watch too many people sit in relationships, and I'm like, this shit ain't working. You wasting your years. For my obedience and walking out of that marriage at the age of 31, a lot of people see me and they say I look like I'm 29 in person. Yeah, I might see a little filter on here, but in person, people say I look 29. I will be 43 next week on 11/11. And Spirit spoke to me some years ago and said, I will restore the years. It's like I got these 11 years I healed, discovered myself, had my awakening. And yeah, it don't take that long. I went through my awakening in 2 years. Dark Night of Soul, Awakening, all that. But 6 years I had started building stuff and building up. My awakening really happened in 2013 when I finally walked away. It was a build up. I had an awakening that kind of took me through some things that prepared me. And so all the spiritual stuff came out in the end. But the building up me started happening the moment I let go. Spirit said, I'll restore the years that the locusts have eaten. I didn't know what that meant for me. But now I know. Spirit is telling me, look, turn around, look again. Pay attention to that. Spirit constantly will have people go out of their way to tell me I look like I'm about 29. They thought I was 20 something. They go out of their way to tell me that. And I remember what Spirit told me. I will restore the years. It's like I get to go back to that age, but with this level of wisdom, I get to hit the reset button. There's no magic God can't do. There is no magic that God can't do. I haven't had any plastic surgery, no BBLs, none of that, no implants. But since that time, I've gotten all the things that people pay for. Let's say that. So once I just tone it up and slim it down, I don't need no BBL or nothing like that. I don't need no facelift. I see a lot of people my age don't look my age, but I'll say this, just to say that walking with God will take some stress off of you. It'll take some years off your face. it will take some years off your face. We're not meant to be crippled or looking old. We're not meant to be any of that. But part of my secret too is I don't eat meat. God told me to go vegan 6 years ago as a part when I ramped up into my awakening. And so a lot of things that people go through, I don't go through. Because I don't eat what they eat. And I drink spring water all the time. I care about what I put in my body. I've even gotten to the point now where I started fasting a year ago. Now, I've been intermittent fasting since 2017. I kept having like cortisol just shoot to my stomach. I thought I had ulcers. I was stressed out from the job. Went to the doctor, getting all kind of tests. And I found out it was really just stress, anxiety, and it'll shoot cortisol into your gut and make you feel like you got stomach ulcers. That's how it works. And so I was fasting all day long and ate one meal in the evening because my stomach hurt. I was avoiding eating food. And I lost weight. That was intermittent fasting right there. You're going to do it one way or another, right? And so now I'm back on that journey with it. So I'm gonna wrap up on that note, y'all, because I need to get some sleep. But confirmation, one of the cards I pulled was am I getting enough rest to be me? Let me see. Let's do a soul truth because we haven't done one in a couple of days. Ooh, what fill out? These two fill out. Where can I create more space? This is the one. Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, in your mind, lungs, in your heart. Take time to just be. I sure created some space in my lungs today walking up them steps, right? My lungs was, what are we doing? So do a clutter detox. Didn't we say that earlier? Spirit gonna tell you it's time to move. It's time to move. Create space. Time to move. Declutter. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, your home, and innermost self. Make space. Clarity will come. So, and the card under that is dance. Where can I make more space? So make room for spirit to speak to you, for things to grow, for make room so you can hear God. Can't hear him in the midst of clutter. Make room, clear things out. Sit with what's absolutely necessary, sit with who's absolutely necessary, and also sit in spaces where you're needed, not just every damn where. Running mindlessly. Get still. Get still could be a walk, though. Meditation can be a walk. Going up them steps, I was thinking about a lot of things. When I work out, I think about my whole life. Like, why am I doing this? Why? Why is this so hard? Why? This ain't happened yet. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get there? Where am I going to live? Where is that? Where, how am I going to make money? And I finally got to go sit and do the reading. And it was like, oh, don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing ever again. As I was channeling that message for Portia earlier today, Spirit just, y'all see the zen I'm in right now, spiritual bath and all. It's like, don't worry about nothing. You're going to be on this planet. You're going to do what you called to do. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So rest assured, okay? You're going to be fine. You are fine, and you've been fine. You will be fine. Okay? So I call my energy back from every person, place, being, dimension, and entity where it was taken without my permission is not used for my greatest good. I return all evil out to the sender 100-fold. For the collective, I return your energy back to you with peace, love, and light. You all have a magical good night. End it on both.